The ballroom shimmered with golden lights, laughter echoing through every corner as students twirled in glittering gowns and tuxedos. But near the stage, a girl in a silver mask stood still, her hands trembling slightly as whispers sliced through the air behind her. Who even invited her? One voice sneered. She doesn't belong here. Another hissed, followed by cruel laughter. No one knew that beneath that mask, the quiet, shy girl they had mocked all year wasn't just any girl. She was the undefeated state boxing champion, hiding her identity behind that elegant mask for one reason only: to face the people who broke her. Tonight wasn't just prom. Tonight was the night she would reclaim her dignity and teach them what real strength looks like. Because sometimes the strongest fighter in the room is the one who's been silent the longest. Mia Reyes had always been the quiet one, the girl who sat in the back of every classroom, who ate lunch alone, and who wore hoodies big enough to hide her face. After transferring to Lincoln High halfway through junior year, she instantly became the target. She didn't dress like the others, didn't gossip, didn't post flashy selfies. To the popular crowd, she was invisible until she became their punchline. "Hey, new girl, can you even afford mascara?" laughed Tasha, the queen of the senior class, one day in the hallway. Her followers, Britt, Lexi, and the football captain, Jakey, snickered as they passed by. Mia just lowered her head, clutching her books tighter. They didn't know that every morning before sunrise, Mia trained in a boxing gym 2 towns over. They didn't know that while they were taking selfies at Starbucks, she was drenched in sweat, punching bags until her knuckles ached. Guided by her late father's voice echoing in her head tore, "Strength isn't in your fists, Mia. It's in your heart. You fight to protect, not to prove." Her father, Mia Reyes, had been a state boxing champion before dying in an accident when Mia was 10. He taught her everything he knew before he passed. His gym, Reyes Boxing Academy, was all she had left of him. When her mom lost her job, Mia began working secretly as a boxing coach for kids after school. She never told anyone, not even her teachers. But at school, no one cared about the truth. Rumors spread faster than wildfire, claims that she was weird, poor, probably homeless. Every insult carved another scar inside her. Then came prom season. Tasha announced a masquerade prom theme, luxurious masks, red carpets, limousines. Mia had no intention of going until Coach Simmons, her boxing mentor, handed her a shimmering silver mask one evening at the gym. "It was your dad's gift to your mom when they first met," he said softly. "You should wear it, Mia. Go live your life just once. Don't hide." Mia hesitated. "Coach, I don't belong there." He smiled. "You belong anywhere you decide to stand tall." That night, Mia looked at herself in the mirror. Hair tied elegantly, a flowing white dress she'd borrowed from a friend, and her father's silver mask covering half her face. For the first time, she saw not the broken girl they mocked, but the fighter her father raised. She walked into that prom alone, with no date, no clique, no backup. Just courage. The music pulsed through the floor, lights swirling as couples danced and laughed. Tasha spotted her immediately and smirked. "Well, look who decided to crawl out of the shadows," she whispered to Britt. "This will be fun." They watched as Mia stood near the punch table, silent, the mask glinting under the light. When the DJ announced the prom queen dance, Tasha hatched her cruelest plan yet. "Let's make her the center of attention," she said with a wicked grin. Minutes later, Mia's name echoed from the DJ booth. "M. Rice," and the spotlight hit her. The crowd clapped mockingly, thinking it was a prank. Confused, Mia froze. "Come on, Mia, show us some moves," Tasha taunted, tossing her a microphone. When Mia didn't respond, Jake stepped forward and tugged her arm roughly. Too scared to dance, or just used to fighting instead? The crowd laughed. Mia's heart pounded. Her fists clenched. For a brief second, she wanted to swing, to show them what her training meant. But then her father's words echoed again. "Strength isn't about hurting back. It's about standing taller." She took a deep breath, removed the microphone, and whispered softly, "You think you know who I am. You don't." Then she walked off the stage, head high, but her silence only fueled their cruelty. Behind her, Tasha's voice rang out. Wes, the new girl, forgot her courage at the gym. The laughter followed her like a cruel echo, but none of them noticed the silver medal that slipped from Mia's purse as she left, the one engraved "E stat busenji she mpo Mia Reyes." Mia stepped outside, the night air cool against her tear-warmed cheeks. She sat on the steps behind the gymnasium, the distant laughter from the prom fading into a hum. She was used to pain, but tonight felt different. Tonight it wasn't just about being bullied, it was about facing who she was. Coach Simmons's voice echoed in her mind again. A fighter doesn't need a ring to show who they are. And then, fate played its part. A loud crash erupted from inside the gym. Screams followed. Mia ran back in, heart racing. Near the back of the hall, a group of boys, Jake and his friends, were shoving a smaller student, Evan, against the wall. His mask was torn, and they were laughing. "Simon, little man, dance for us," Jake jeered. Without hesitation, Mia strode forward. "Let him go." The laughter stopped. Jake turned. "Oh, look, it's the silver ghost. What are you gonna do? Punch us?" Something inside her snapped. She didn't raise her voice. She didn't even posture. She just walked closer and said quietly, "If I have to." Jake laughed, stepping toward her. "You wouldn't dare." The moment his hand reached for her mask, her instincts took over. In a blur, Mia sidestepped, grabbed his wrist, twisted it down, and swept his legs from under him, all in one motion. He hit the floor before he